What's up? It's Monday. All right. So, hope everybody's doing well out there. Hope you had a good weekend. I think it was the weekend. I think it's Monday. All these days are like just kind of running together. You know what I mean? But we are going to continue on with the A push, looking at this ultimate study guide I'm trying to prepare with you guys. All right. I'm going to post the link up to the study guide on for period one today. All right. So, be looking for that on the Schoology update. And also, we're going to be moving on to period two. Now, we got this week, we got this 5 days, and then it's spring break. Spring break. Woo, etc. All right. So we won't have anything next week. I would like to get through like period three or four. I'm cautiously wanting period four. All right. So we'll see where we go from there. I'm going to start off this Monday. There was no music. I'm not going to sing because that would be unfair to you guys because I cannot sing. All right. I'm going to break out the Black Eyed Peas at some point. You know that. You know that's going to happen. All right. But today is not that day. All right. But Motivational Monday. That's what we're going to do. All right. Everybody knows it's Monday. It's Motivational Monday. I'm trying to come up with a theme for every day. I got Jersey Friday so far. So now Motivational Monday. If you got an idea for Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, Throwback Thursday, boom, got Throwback Thursday now. All right, so Tuesday or Wednesday, uh, let me know. But Motivational Monday, I like this quote, so I'm going to put it up on the big screen. Hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny. All right, so obviously, I don't know what you guys are going through right now or anything like that. You don't know what I'm going through, but I've always believed in this type of thinking, as you know, throughout the classroom all year, is like um, we can take hardships, we can take all these things going on, and we can let it destroy us. We can let it beat us down. I've had some rough moments myself the last few week or two or whatever, but we can take those moments and really come out the other side a stronger person for it. So hopefully, I know you guys are probably getting pent up at home and all those things, but it does, like Governor Bashir says, it is all for a greater good. It's Team Kentucky, and you're all going to come out of this a different generation, a generation ready to lead that's seen difficult times, um, and emerge from that and really be ready to take us forward. Because when I'm older, I'm going to be counting on you guys to be good leaders, and so I can retire peacefully and live on a beach, hopefully. But yeah, that's the quote of the day. Motivational Monday. Hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny. I know you guys. I saw it. I've seen it all year. I mean, you all have extraordinary destinies ahead of you because I've seen the talent you all have. All right, so I'm really excited about seeing you all progress in the future. All right, so there's my the Motivational Monday, and now we will get on to the lesson update, period two. I've given it a name, and now I've got to scroll up because I had it in the wrong spot. Dadgummit. Period two, 1607 to 1754. Like we said, Jamestown through the beginning of the French and Indian War, or up to the beginning of the French and Indian War. Once again, I broke you down by periods. This will be linked on the Schoology update. First period, topic 2.4, you get the transatlantic trade. We already did. We did the European colonization. We did the comparison of the regions. We did the first two. And the first was like contextualization, which we're going to do that, all that stuff after the AP, after we know what the AP is going to look like. All right. So we got transatlantic trade for a first period. There's one question, but those questions must include things on the triangular trade, the advent of slavery and its impact on the colonies and Africa, and the British government's attempt to organize the American colonies. It has to include those three things. I'm going to be looking for those things in your answer. All right. You can bullet point it, whatever you want to do, but make sure those things are included with some detail. Every class has like your must includes. If you don't have your must includes, don't be mad when you get a 12 out of 20, 14 out of 20, 10 out of 20, whatever. All right. So some of these I'm looking at and I'm like, okay, they did it 20 of 20. Some of them like, where are the points at? You got to include this stuff. All right. Third period, you got interactions between American Indians and Europeans. All right, there's your must includes the Pueblo Revolt, British conflicts with Native Americans between 1607 and 1754, the fights around Jamestown, King Philip's War, etc. And then each colonial power's relationship with native tribes. Some had better relationships than others. The French kind of went a different direction than some of the other ones. All right, so just what their relationships were. Fourth period, slavery in the British. Oop, too far. Da, 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 da. All right, slavery in the British colonies. All right, this is a something like I said, not our brightest point in history, not America at its best. All right, but we got to look at the misdoings of our early history as well, and we've tried to do that. We've attempted to do that throughout the whole year. Look at the good and the bad of U.S. history in a neutral way, and then I'll leave you guys to reach your conclusions. And so, obviously, this is a negative part of that slavery in the British colonies. So, there's the four things I need you all to include there. All right, including kind of the uplifting thing. How did Africans maintain their culture, and how did they resist slavery? Because there was resistance. Look up Gabriel Prosser, Gabriel as an example. All right. Fifth period, you got colonial society and culture. You got the Great Awakening, the Enlightenment. We've talked about that a lot. Do not get the first Great Awakening confused with the second Great Awakening. This is the first Great Awakening we're looking at here. All right. And then how did the British colonies become separate and distinct while including the way they relied on the British model of society? So they're separate. This is a tough question. They're separate, they're distinct from the British colonies, but then like what aspects of the British government, what aspects of British culture and society structure did they bring over to the colonial lifestyle? Okay, and then seventh period, the growing distrust between the colonies and the British Crown, really like the emergence of a unique American society that really starts to take place during the Great Awakening. All right. As we get farther and farther away from the advent of the colonies and farther away from their British heritage, how does a unique American society develop? And how does that impact their relationship with the British government? Because it wasn't great even before the French and Indian War. After the French and Indian War, you're going to see it take a nosedive even more so. And how did local government experience in changing the ideas of liberty and the Enlightenment? Let's hide that. Always forget to hide that. Impact colonial views of the British government. All right, so there's some instances there that you're going to need to take a look at. Peter Zinger and the freedom of the press. I would look at that as one example. Okay, so that is the ultimate study guide part 2 of that you'll be completing for today's assignment. Each class period has its questions. Turn those in. I'll take some examples. I'll take some general ideas and make the study guide for period 2 as I'm doing for period 1. All right, so that's kind of where we're at. If you need anything, do not hesitate to ask. I'm here for you. You got the Google Voice. You got the Schoology, whatever. You all know how to contact me. Do not hesitate to do so if you need that, or if you just have a question or want to check in. Google Meetup, Zoom, still working on that. We'll get that going. If you have any ideas for themes for Tuesday and Wednesday, let me know. All right, because remember, we have Jersey Friday. We've got now Motivational Monday and Throwback Thursday, right? So now we need Tuesday and Wednesday. All right, Tuesday and Wednesday. All right. So it's been real. Miss seeing you guys every day. Need anything? Don't hesitate to ask. And as always, this is where I struggle. These smooth dismounts. As always, see you later.